Hello beautiful people, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Caitlin. This week we're gonna do just a little reading vlog. It's Tuesday, so we're gonna do this a Tuesday through Sunday? Saturday? I don't know. I have two for sure books. I don't know what the third book will be, if I can get through a third book or not, because one of them's a fantasy. So, to begin this, today, April 7th, has three of my most anticipated releases of the year all coming out on the same day. One of them I've already read because I got an arc of it from NetGalley, so thank you NetGalley for that. So I already read it, but I had to get the physical copy, of course, which is Unbound Peyton Curran. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Bennett and Paloma are they're amazing. And just the representation with Bennett being neurodivergent, autistic, OCD, was just really nice to see in a book, especially like this. And then Paloma's drawing on that. Everything in this was handled very, very well. And I love this book. I love this series as a whole. My only bother is that it does not match the first two books. Let me show you them, because I have them right here. If you don't know, it first starts off with Unsteady, and then Unloved, and then bam. The great thing is the fourth book in the series, Undone, which I believe comes out later this year as well, has the same cover as this. So at least it's like 2 and 2. But yeah, this came out today. Finally have the physical copy, but I did already read it because I got the arc. I give it 5 stars. And then the other two books, we're going to talk about the one I'm going to read later this week. Ryder, Jessica Peterson. This is the 5th and final book in the Lucky River Ranch series. Ryder, he is twins with Duke, who was the last book, but this one is Ryder and Billy. I believe it's brother's best friend. I know they've known each other since childhood. I believe Ryder is Billy's childhood crush as well. But yeah, I'm so excited for this. He doesn't really want to settle down. He's at that time in his life where he's not like looking to settle down, so I'm intrigued to see. Well, they say he's like running. One hard fall in the rodeo ring, one maddeningly gorgeous cowboy, one chance at love she swore she'd never take. I'm very, very, very excited for this one. I'm sad it's the last book, but this is the last sibling, so I get it. So this is what we're reading later in the week, but what we're reading right now, I've only read one chapter. The prologue and one chapter I read this morning before I picked up the book, but then I had other things to do, so I haven't picked it up since, but we're gonna continue it. Rites of the Starling. This is my most anticipated release of the year, and it is here in my hands. The first book is Sheila Sparrows by Devney Perry as well. The book 1, Sheila Sparrows, 5 stars, my favorite romantasy book. So I have very, very high hopes for this, and I love these characters, and I can't say much without spoiling the first book, but the female main character is Odessa. That is what I'm going to tell you. And that's all I'm going to tell you, because it picks up right where we left off in the first book. But oh my god, I love these sprayed edges. It's going to look so good next to Sheila Sparrows once I'm done with it. But yes, I've only read the prologue in chapter 1, so I'm currently in chapter 2, which is page 13. So this is what we're going to start with, so let's stop yapping and let's go. We've got our ambiance, we've got the book, let's read. Hello beautiful people, thought I'd give you an update. It's almost 8 o'clock right now. I've been reading here and there. I'm on page 96, which is chapter 12. I'm liking it so far. Obviously, I feel like we're still building the plot of the whole book, which I understand is very complicated because we don't know what's going on, because our characters don't know what's going on. We are introduced to some new characters in this, which I wasn't fully aware that we were getting until there was a POV and I was like, who is this character? But yeah, we get new characters in this, which I'm actually kind of excited about. I'm intrigued to see how these two stories connect because they so clearly do. Oh my god, I'm like cutting my itself out of this frame because they so obviously connect, and I'm very interested to see if it's going the way I think it's gonna go. Either way, I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. I feel like I can't say much at all because this is the second book of the series, so that's all I'm gonna say so far. So I'm enjoying it. We're still kind of building up the plots since there are 2 POVs in this. But yeah, thought I'd check in for the night. I'm gonna continue reading, but I didn't want to forget to update the rest of the night. But I will update you guys tomorrow. Hello, beautiful people. Happy Wednesday. Obviously still in Rites of Starling. I've read like a little over 2 chapters so far today. I did have work, so I only got to read during my break. So I haven't gotten that much further today. Compared to where I checked in last, I probably only read 50 pages. So there's not too much for me to say. And as I said before, it is the second book, so there's just not much I can say in general. But we're gonna continue on with this. So let's go. Someone finally showed up. Oh, are we back in focus? Hello, I thought I'd give everyone an update. I am on part 2, which is just about halfway. My Kindle says it's 48%, pretty much halfway through. There's 3 parts to the story, so I'll give you another update when I get to part 3. I'm at part 2, just about to start. I'm liking it. I think so far I like Sheila's Sparrows better than Rites of the Starling, but it's definitely different than I pictured. There's a POV in here that I never imagined we'd be getting. So that's just kind of taken me a bit to get used to, but I'm intrigued to see where this goes, because I quite honestly have zero idea where we're going, which kind of makes it more fun. But I like it, having fun. Officially halfway through the book. I definitely won't finish today. There's a chance I could finish tomorrow, but I don't know. I'm on page 215 and there's 463 pages, so I probably won't finish tomorrow. This might take a majority of the vlog, this book, 'cause I don't know if I'll finish tomorrow, but I could finish Thursday. No, tomorrow is Thursday, right? Anyways, don't know if I'll finish tomorrow. If I do, I'll have to read at least 100 more pages today for the shot to finish tomorrow probably, but anyways, once again, can't say too much without spoiling anything. So everyone do yourself a favor. Go read Shield the Sparrows. Please. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna continue on to part 2. Hello besties, I gotta make this quick because the battery's dying. It is Thursday. Oh, that was me. I didn't realize my thumb was on that. Last night I made it to part 3, which is the last part of the book. Right now I'm currently on page 337. Chapter 44. We're getting places. I'm waiting for a specific moment. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen in the book, but I'm waiting for it. And I'm just excited. So, hopefully, there's a chance we'll finish this today because I have like 130 pages left. But that's what we're going to do now. My camera's literally about to die. It literally says no battery. So I'm going to charge that and read. I'll see you later. Guys. I wish I could say something. Oh No! Oh my god. Sorry, Guys, it clicked. Guys, I'm flabbergasted. I haven't been able to move on. It's been like 5 minutes and I'm still sitting here. You know when you have an oh my god moment, and then the oh my god moment triggers so many oh my god moments because everything starts to click? Oh my god. I'm gonna be so honest. This whole book, I wasn't too sure what my rating would be. Because I went into it expecting a 5 star, so that kind of makes things a little bit pickier, you know, when you kind of have such high expectations, but then things weren't starting to make sense, and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be getting a 5 stars, and I'm kind of sad about that. Dude, this changed fucking everything. When I tell you patience is a virtue with this book, I'm almost done with the book. So I'm gonna come back once I'm done to discuss as much as I can. Guys, I didn't finish the book. I've read 1 page. The turnaround. The exciting oh my gods. Guys. Holy shit. You can't see it, but I got a page of the book wet. Devney, what are you doing to me? Guys, I'm gonna be, okay, I don't even know where to begin, because new characters are introduced, and throughout the story, I was just so confused. Things were happening, and they weren't going how I thought they were gonna go. So I was like, this isn't making any sense. And then once it clicked, oh my god, as y'all saw, I couldn't stop crying. I had to turn off the camera at some point because I thought it was over, and then I'd continue reading, and then just more. Absolutely insane. I can't believe I didn't see it coming. Everything that happened. I should have, but I didn't. And I can't wait to reread this, knowing what I know now. I'm probably not going to reread it until around the time the next book comes out. But I'll still know what happened. And yeah, I'm going to be so honest. When I was not knowing what was going on because things weren't lining up, as I said, things weren't going how I thought they were going to go, I was kind of losing the 5-star feeling, and I was really scared because I was like, what is happening here? For quite a bit of the book, I was like, this is going to be a 4.5 for me. And that made me very upset because Shield of Sparrows, first book, is my favorite romantic book ever. But of course, Why would I ever doubt Devney Perry? Girl, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. When I tell you patience is a virtue, I think I mentioned that earlier, but please trust it. Keep going. It makes sense. That's all I'm gonna say. 5-star read. That book was so good. I'm gonna start crying if I think about it. Okay. We're gonna start a new book. I think we're gonna start a new book tonight. I usually don't, but I've really been dying to read this book. You guys know, because I mentioned it at the beginning. Ryder, Jessica Peterson. This is definitely the switch up we need. Hopefully no crying in this one. I think we're gonna start this tonight. It's around 8 o'clock, so I'm not gonna update too much about this tonight. But I will update you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so I fear this reading vlog is only gonna be Rites of the Starling and Ryder. Anyways, we're gonna start Ryder, as I said. Go read Rites of the Starling. I'll update you guys tomorrow. Before we get to Ryder, I want to do a little mini book haul because it was my birthday around the time that I started filming this. Actually, it was right before this. Right before I started filming it. Oh, this lighting is interesting. I'm gonna have to stay up close, aren't I? Okay. We're gonna get nice and close so the lighting doesn't get funny. My birthday was right before this vlog, but I didn't vlog the birthday book buying trip because social anxiety. I'm just not the person to film in public. So I didn't do that because if I wasn't so anxious about it, I would have had a whole birthday book buying vlog, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna show you what I got. I went to God, this lighting. I went to 3 different stores. I went to 2 romance-only independent bookstores, and then I went to a Barnes. From the first independent bookstore, I got Bluebird Gold by Devney Perry. I really love Devney Perry. If you couldn't tell by what was just being shown with Rites of Starling. So the first book is Bluebird Gold, and gorgeous cover, by the way. So that was the only book I got from the first store, actually. And then from the second store, which was the other, oh my god, this lighting, I'm so sorry, guys. And then I got Fruit of the Flesh. I've heard decent things about this, and I love this cover. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I also got The Poison Daughter. This is the indie cover, because literally like a day or two before I saw that this was going out of print because it's being traditionally published, and I was like, well, I want it. So I got it, and it's gorgeous. Purple's my favorite color, so I love this cover. Really excited to read this. And from my knowledge, it's a standalone, I think. And then at Barnes, I got Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Andrews. I've been dying to read this, and I've been so patient on buying the book. And I finally did it for my birthday. I'm really excited to read this. And then the last book I got, another book well, it hasn't been out for too long, but like every time I've seen it at the bookstore, I'm like, I need it. This is a standalone, I know for sure. The Poet Empress by Shen Tao. And it's so gorgeous. Look at those gold. Gold? Yeah, like gold sprayed edges. And I don't know if you can tell, but like the cover is glittery, so it has like a spray thing over it probably, so the glitter doesn't get everywhere. So like it feels different, not like a usual dust jacket. But then the inside, this lighting, guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep apologizing. Look at that. And then wait for it. Hold on. Let's get that out of the way. Oh my god, everything's falling. Look how gorgeous that is. A Poem of Love, A Spell to Kill. And that's the back of it. I think the back end page is the same. Yeah. And then on the back it says, How to write a love poem for someone I hated so deeply, with every drop of blood in my veins. How to do it so convincingly that even the ancestors believed it. Those were the questions I had to grapple with if I wanted to kill Taryn. Taryn? I don't know if I pronounced that right. Questions that had no easy answers, but I had to find them for both my own survival and the nation's, and I had to find them fast. I don't know much about this, other than the magic system is based off of like poetry, which I think is so freaking cool. So that's my little book haul. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's get on to reading Ryder. Hello, beautiful people. I look tired. It's probably because I am, but I wanted to give you an update. As you can tell by my location, I'm not in my usual location. Also, it do be Saturday. So to backtrack a little bit, I worked yesterday and then I came straight up here to my grandparents' lake house. You've seen this before because I have another vlog. I know I read Heated Rivalry during it in the summer. I have a vlog somewhere. I think it's called like the Up North vlog or Lake House vlog or something. So you've been here before if you've seen my other videos. But my dad and I are here packing up snowmobiles from the winter season. We came up last night, we're literally leaving today, but besides the point, I didn't update yesterday because I was working or heading up. And I did read on the way up. As I said, I've been reading Ryder. Now, I'm on chapter 22. So I only have like 120, 130 pages left of the book. So I'll definitely finish today. I'm really liking it so far. I really like the conversations of grief that they're having in this one. They've always talked about it in all the other ones. The other one they talked about it the most was Wyatt. The other one is Ryder, and I do really like it, I think. I don't know why I always find grief in romance books to be such an interesting topic. Not grief because of like a partner, but like because of like a family member or something. I don't know why. I always find it super intriguing. But yeah, that's my update. I really like it. I don't know what else to say. I hope it's going where I think it's going because they want to tell her brother, which is also his best friend. And I'm hoping they get the chance to before they're found out. But yeah, I'll definitely finish this today. But I just wanted to give you a quick update now. I gotta do some work around here and then we're gonna head back home. So I'll see you guys when I'm at home. Alrighty, besties. I'm home. I didn't read for the first 45 minutes of the car ride home. I'd say 45 minutes, yeah, probably 45 minutes to an hour. So I literally just have the bonus epilogue left. Like I'm literally on the second page of the bonus epilogue. Literally page 394 of 399. So we're gonna finish this up and then we'll talk about it a little bit, so. Cute. And then it's just first book, Cash, which I've obviously already read. Woo! Parker. Oh, where you going? He doesn't want to be on camera. Which is fine. Not gonna force him. Do you mind? Of course he starts to clean himself when I start record. Parker, can you do that in like 2 minutes? Thank you. As you can see, I finished Ryder. I really liked this. I gave it a 4.5. I just wasn't getting 5-star feeling, which is fine. You're not gonna get that with every book. But every book in the series either got a 4.5, a 7 points, or 7. Every book in the series either got a 4.5, 4.75, or 5 stars. I really like this series. Jessica just writes very easy to love books. Like, it's hard not to love them and these characters and what they're going through in their development. I just like it all. What really pissed me off was Colt and her parents. But I'm giving Colt another chance. Obviously, his book is next. We're moving to Billy's family for the rest of the series. Or for a new series, I should say. I'm really excited to meet her other brothers. Get to know Colt a little bit more. I'm sure he's a great man. Obviously, just going through his stuff at the time. But overall, really like this book. Really like this whole world. I'm excited to stay in this part of Texas for a while. Hartfield? You'd think I'd know, seeing I've read 5 books. Hartfield, Texas. Very excited to stay in Hartfield, Texas for a while. To get to know Billy's family. And they were already hinting at Colt's with, oh, I almost said the name. Let's not get ahead of ourselves too much. Well, I guess we could. Lainey. Intrigued to see where that goes. It seems to be a bit similar to another book in this series, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Obviously, why wouldn't I? But overall, yes, really liked Ryder. Great book. We got to see everybody, of course. I love the. It's not even a found family. It's just, I mean, I guess there is a bit of found family, but I love the family aspect in this. And yeah, 4.5. I enjoyed it. Now let's cut to the next slide because I think I'm gonna end the video here. How is this lighting? I don't know. But can't tell if this lighting's bad. I apologize if it is. It's like, it's not even bright out, but it's like not, I don't know. Anyways, so that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed reading 2 of my most anticipated releases of the year. Rites of Starling by Devney Perry and Ryder by Jessica Peterson. Gave this one 5 stars. Give it 6 if I could. And Ryder, I gave a 4.5. Really enjoyed these books. Really happy that I've read them, obviously. I suggest both of them if you have not read them already. The first book of this series is Shield of Sparrows. Highly, highly, highly suggest, of course, along with this one. And then this is the Lucky River Range series. The first book is Cash. I highly recommend that as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know how else to end this other than saying thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all the other things. And this is gonna be my last video for a little bit. I'm going to Europe, so my TBR video is going to be very late because I don't get back until the beginning of May. So the video is probably not going to be out until the 2nd, maybe 3rd week of May. 3rd week at the latest. But my TBR video will be late. So subscribe to be notified for when that comes out so you don't miss it, because I know TBR videos are a lot of people's favorite videos. Love those. Obviously, they're like my favorite videos to make. They're like the only ones I make consistently. I'm trying to be better. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Read both these books, because why not? They're great. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, wherever you are, or a great rest of your night, your week, your year, your life. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. See you guys next time. Bye.